Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind.
Actually, perhaps another
I
time.
thought he had something else to say. Anyway. So. Other than Professor Sharp's assignment and
I adore decorating for the holidays.
we have and of course the Daedalian keys. Hi Sebastian. We have just one more side quest before we go to the map chamber.
Revelio.
I did not get this. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get this real quick.
Really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
I enjoy divination.
Confringo! Watch yourself.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell? If I had to pick a professor to race
There we go.
at first, I thought Professor Dark
Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh, tables. And unidentified hand item. Okay. No, get out. Okay, now I can continue on my way.
What are you up to now?
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to make them all fine. If I can find any.
Revelio.
Hogwarts crest. The Hogwarts coat of arms includes a lion, snake, eagle, and badger, representing each of the 4 houses along with the school motto, Draco Donians, Nunquam Tintilandus. I probably butchered the Latin, which means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Huh.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Getting closer.
Excellent.
Finally.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Frupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Shouldn't you be studying? And that's me saying this? I can't wait to see what you brew up.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Okay. It sounds rather untoward. I'd be happy.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Isn't this technically stealing?
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Yeah, sure. Can someone buy them for you?
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Alright, fine.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio.
House Point hourglasses. These large, ornate hourglasses containing rubies, diamonds, sapphires, and emeralds are enchanted to keep count of house points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectively. Okay. Sorry, my cat was getting into my tree and I needed to take care of it. Does anyone else have problems with their cats or dogs or children getting into their trees? The Hogwarts architect. The Hogwarts architect shown here is surrounded by the 4 house mascots, designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan. And that one is 5.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
New Christmas tree. Speaking of Christmas trees, hello, one-eyed witch.
Statue. Now, what was the password?
Honeyduke's passageway. Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm. Got it.
Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Okay.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
Revelio. That seems to have done the trick.
Revelio.
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Revelio.
Confringo.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Accio. Leviosa.
That did the trick.
Revelio.
Chess.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Ooh. Alright.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
Okay, so get out of this passageway back to Gareth, and then if we still have time,
Revelio.
map chamber.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeyduke's?
Yep.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Here.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
There.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, it's that.
Revelio.
The Great Hall ceiling mimics the ceiling of the Great Hall has been bewitched to mimic the sky above the castle. Does that include everything flying over it? Owl Lectern. The enchanted lectern serves as a spot from which the great headmistresses and headmasters of Hogwarts, as well as Professor Black, addresses the school. Well,
Lumos.
apparently the book does not like Professor Black as the headmaster.
Revelio.
Where is this one going? Too early.
Brilliant.
Got it.
Revelio.
Eight. And 3. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Going to have to go to Honeydukes for a long, or not Honeydukes, and that's one I gotta see what the unidentified hand item is before I can. Alright, well. Okay.
Revelio. Confringo!
I was hoping to see you.
Grr. When will I know what those are for?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Makes you wonder how Peeves knew it was there. Or if he just ran across it and was like, oh, this is interesting, I'm gonna steal this.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
His wife would have loved this. I don't know his wife, but...
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend. See now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Not up close, but I think I've seen it while flying, maybe, in the distance.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Do you know anything about it?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Okay. I'll see you there. Eventually.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay. Yeah, I did get an owl about Professor Garlick's assignment, and while Professor Sharp, I have to acquire and use the Thunder Burrow. I have to grow and harvest Fluxweed and use all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. So, should probably visit the Magic Neep and Dogweed and Deathcap. And if I have the money, I should probably buy a Thunder Burrow. Usually I don't like taking shortcuts such as buying it, but I don't remember if I need troll snot or not for that. But got to sell stuff and then I've got to buy stuff.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own
I'm certainly
socks, then you
relieved
get
those
to
goblin
choose.
loyalists are gone.
Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
Wow.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Alright,
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
let's go
Be sure
get
to
some
stop by whenever
plants
you're about.
and see if we can get the pots for them. Wrong way. At least if I want the plant. It goes somewhere, but
Come on in. Not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? You're a force to be reckoned with.
I have
aren't you?
all the seeds.
Scaring all the gob. Doors always open. You
Oh,
be sure
those
to stop by soon.
Do I have all of the ones at the magic? Pretty sure I do, but let's just double check.
Revelio.
I'm told that last Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
So I have all the seeds. That's good. Can go get the pots I need for them and then grow them.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
So I have to pop balloons over Hogsmeade and the Quidditch pitch. Of course I do. Alright, so yeah, it wants me to go through this town, so I'll do that. Okay. Alrighty. Well. Yay! Ta-da! Okay. Alright, well that'll be it for this episode. Next time, hopefully I will have the plants done and I can make a Thunder Brew and check real quick what I need for Thunder Brew. Shovel Fig and Stench of the Dead. Nope, I won't be able to brew a Thunder Brew. But first thing I'll probably do before we go anywhere is I'll try and get Glacius before we leave, and then while on the run I'll try and get the herbology one done, and then we can get that one. So so yeah, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, because there will be more coming your way. I might take an episode to 3 episodes to get to where we're supposed to go. Maybe. I'm hoping only 2, but we'll see. So I will see you guys next episode of Hogwarts, or I will see you for the next episode of Pandora. Alright, see you guys later.